Welcome to Sarah Lottie's. For today's workout, you're just going to need a set of light dumbbells. You don't even need your mat. This is a completely seated arm workout, a great workout to do if you're feeling maybe a little bit under the weather, but still want to move at least part of your body. Maybe it's that time of the month. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit lazy and maybe you just feel like sitting down. So let's get started. Just a set of light dumbbells. You can also do this without any dumbbells at all. Going to start with a little stretch here. So just reaching those arms out in front of you and just giving a nice little stretch. Slight tuck of the chin and extending those arms. Let's find an inhale, nice straight spine, and then an exhale, slight tuck of the chin, rounding of the shoulders. Inhale, coming up. We're going to reach those fingertips up overhead and find a nice little side stretch. Again, you can do this sitting down. You can be cross-legged the entire time. And let's switch arms here. Opposite arm comes up overhead. Just gentle grab of the wrist and finding a nice little stretching and opening of that side body. Couple shoulder rolls forward. And 3. And let's do 3 to the back. Little 1, little 2, and a little 3. Beauty. All right, let's get going. We're going to grab those dumbbells to start. And we're going to reach those arms just out to the side here, okay? So relaxing shoulders away from the ear. Let's have one palm up and one palm is going to be down, and then flip and flip and flip and flip. Just some palm flips here. So we're endeavoring to keep those shoulders absolutely still. Nice stable core. Things to be aware of, those shoulders might start to creep up as you start to get a little tired throughout this, okay? We're going to hold both of those arms out nice and wide in 5. In 4, both palms will face the ground in 3. In 2, and 1. Both palms are going to face the ground. Let's draw into the armpits and then extend right back out. Draw in, not letting those elbows raise, and extend right back out. Just drawing those dumbbells to your armpits and right back out. Working on that shoulder stability here. We're hinging at the elbow and trying not to bend those wrists. So we don't want to have any of those bent wrists. Nice straight wrists the entire time. Let's hold those elbows in. They'll be nice and bent in 5. In 4. Elbows will be bent in 3. In 2. And 1. Let's go up and then flip. Up and flip. Elbows lock in place. And it's just a lift and a lower of those weights. Again, being really mindful that those shoulders are not creeping up to our ears. Now, at this point, you might be starting to feel those weights already. Totally normal. This is a high rep and a low intensity workout here, okay? So we're not going for the heavy weights. We're going lots and lots of reps, and we're working those slow twitch muscle fibers. Let's hold those weights up in 5. Weights are going to be up to 90 degrees in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Weights are up. Little pulses. Roll those shoulders down your back. It's just a little up and a little down. Nice and controlled. You're here for 5. You're here for 4. You've got 3. For 2. Hold it in 1. Hold it here. Elbows come together, finding that chest press and open. Elbows come in and open. Elbows in and open, drawing shoulders away from your ears. Good. We are going to hold those elbows in front of you in 5. In 4, elbows in front of the face in 3. In 2, and 1. Elbows in front of the face. Just single arm here. Right and left and right. It's good for the brain. And left. Good. Open and close and open and close. Those shoulders rolling down your back. Let's hold that left elbow out in 5. In 4, left elbow out in 3. In 2, and 1. Little up an inch. Little down. Little up. Little down for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Return. Let's do the right. Up an inch and down. You've got 5. You've got 4. Relax the shoulders. 3. For 2. And 1. Tiny little break here. Oh my gosh, those weights start to feel like they weigh 1,000,000 pounds, don't they? Alrighty, my friends, we're going to lift those weights up again. Good. And we're going to open up. We'll find that nice shoulder press position. Let's go back to that little hinge, little down and up. Good. It's a down and an up. Beautiful job here, my friends. Whew. All righty. We're going to hold those weights again in 5, in 4, weights up in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's hold those weights up, open and close. Good. It's an open, palms forward, and a close. Palms stay forward the entire time. We're going to try to lock those elbows right in place. I'm feeling this one in the back of my body. So a lot of shoulder stabilization, squeezing those rear delts, tops of the shoulders working nice and hard. All right, we're going to make this a little bit smaller. We'll find some pulses here in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Little up, little down. Squeeze shoulders behind your back. Little up, little down. You've got 5. You've got 4. A little stretch coming in 3, in 2, and 1. Whoo! Drop those weights down. Really good. All right, we're going to roll those shoulders down your back. We're going to target the fronts of your shoulders now. So little raises up and down. Little up and down. Now, we're making sure that those elbows are not raising above your shoulders. So we're stopping when the wrists are right in line with your shoulders. Little lift and a little lower. Good. Little lift and a little lower. Friends, we're going to hold it up in 5. In 4, let's hold it up in 3. In 2, and 1. Hold it up, open and close, and open and close. Little open, little close, little open, little close. You have 5. You've got 4. You've got 3. You've got 2. You've got 1. Whoo! Little rest here. So good. Roll shoulders down your back. We're still going to target the fronts of the shoulders. And we're going to lift those weights up in line. Once again, elbows in line. And we're going to find just some little circles here. Little top, little bottom, little top, little bottom with that weight. Let's make the circles just a little bit bigger here. Nice and in control. Shoulder stabilization happening, working those triceps. And let's make that car a little bit smaller. It feels like we're driving a car, making that wheel small. You're here for 5. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's drop those weights down. Roll shoulders down your back. We're going to do another round of that, my friends. All right, we're lifting up and lowering down. Little lift up and a lower down. These little 3-pound weights start to feel like we're carrying about 70 pounds in front of us, don't they? Little lift and lower. It's a lift and a lower. Let's do 3 more. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 1 more here. Good. Shoulders down the back. Give them a little shake. Find an exhale. Weights face each other. Let's make those circles. Start with those tiny circles. It's bottom and top and bottom and top. Let's make that circle bigger. Nice round circle. Go back to that small circle. You've got 5. You've got 4. You've got 3. Hold it for 2 and 1. Drop it down. So good. All right, we're going to squeeze those elbows in at your side. Open and lift up and down. Draw those weights together, apart and draw in. Good. We're going to open together and draw in. All right, let's draw those arms away from the body and we'll just find some 90-degree squeezes here. Those elbows just come, lock in towards the body. You've got about just, about a small watermelon's worth, as if you're squeezing those elbows. They've got that watermelon squeezing to the side of your body. Kind of a random shape to be thinking about. And those weights are coming in towards your shoulders. We're going to hold those weights at the shoulders in 5. In 4, those weights up at the shoulders in 3. We're going to pulse it out here 2. And 1. Weights are at the shoulders, just tiny squeezes. Biceps are fully engaged here, working the entire back line of the body. Can you draw those elbows away from you just a little bit? Let's hold it here in 3, in 2, and 1. Extend out. Let's finish where we started. We're going to find those palm flips. Being mindful, those shoulders are nice and stable. You got the triceps working. You've got your biceps working. Tops of the shoulders, sides of the shoulders, backs of the shoulders. Friends, we're doing so good. We're going to hold them out in 3, just nice and still. In 2, And one final hold here, just a hold. Woo, the fruits of all of our labor. Don't let those arms drop. You have 10, 9, you've got 8. My arms are shaking. You're at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. 10-minute arms is all it takes. I hope you feel powerful. My arms feel like they could fall off at any second. Thank you so much, friends. Check out some other videos on my YouTube channel if you're looking for a little bit extra, something a little bit more active. Maybe this was your warm-up and it's got you ready to go. I've got 30-minute videos, 20-minute videos, and a whole lot more. Thanks, friends. Hope you have a beautiful day.